All right, welcome back, my Trade Drew affiliates, partners, distributors, traders. Man, we have Mr. Wayne in the building tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sirree. We're about to go over these charts, going over the S&P 500 E-mini futures, see what we see in the market. This is not financial advice, but if you like what you see here, man, leave a comment, leave a sub, leave a like on the video. And yeah, let's get on to it. So we're right here on the daily, on the yearly, and we're this last week we kind of had a little dumpage. Haven't broken that market structure though. We're still in this sort of uptrending section. 180 days, we're definitely uptrending right here. We have this this void right here that I wanted it to touch this last week, so potentially we're grabbing liquidity down here. Let's go to the 90 days. 90 days, we see we have a big bull trend formed. We haven't broken under these lows under that 40-48 market structure area, so that means we're still technically pretty bullish. Right here, broke liquidity to the downside this last week under that 40-98 area. Ended up bouncing off of 40-70 and had a huge bounce up to 4100. Let's see, is that 4070? Yeah, I thought I went a lot. Okay, yep. That's the low of 4069. So yeah, this is the gap right here that filled the daily opening gap, which I am on regular trading hours. So that was filled. Also, this gap was filled. Let's go to electronic trading hours just so we can see a little better. So yeah, this liquidity under here was absorbed under that 40.99, bounced up. I think I ended up making a move. I want to say I squandered in Thursday. This was Thursday. Yeah, I squandered in under there around one of these levels and ended up making a move on up, made a quick buck. And then Friday we just had this kind of like dumpage and then kind of this trendage up. So right now on the markets we have this low of 40.6150 noted, or 40.6975 actually. Let me see. Actually, no, the low is 40.6075. Yep. That is the low, so we know we have excess liquidity under this area, and then we have been forming these highs right here on these highs at 40.98, and we have grabbed excess liquidity over there one time, two times, and now the third time we're grabbing excess liquidity, so we know that there's more of that excess up above that 104 area up to potentially that 110 area with this last green candle. So we'll go ahead and give this a mark. Right here, we know there's excess liquidity right here and excess liquidity down below these lows. So yeah, we're still in a fairly bullish uptrend on the 90 days, on the 1 month. We're just coming down to retest and what I believe is just some liquidity. So yeah, that is what I am observing. Mr. Wayne, what are you observing? What are you seeing? What do you think is going to happen this upcoming week?
Yes, sir. First things first, I want to mention shout out to ICT Concepts on Twitter. We had an amazing space today. It was nice to be involved in it and kind of get a sense of like the community and get more involved with the community. It's like 6.5 hours long. Drew actually spoke in it. It was pretty cool. But the biggest things I got from listening to the space was really focus on learning the PV arrays. What's within the PV arrays, like the order blocks, rejection blocks, mitigation blocks. He was also saying like some of the most important things to look for are the 3 previous day highs and lows. The week open, 8:30 to midnight open. And obviously, keep in mind, like Drew does all the time, is you know, see where that next draw in liquidity is going to be. And I've just been taking my time to download and organize the entire ICT mentorship, basically the entire channel. I'm gonna make sure that we all have it in case of you know, whatever could happen, and just protect the investment. You know what I mean? And only thing here with trading and ICT mentorship is that you're only in competition with yourself. You know what I mean? All the ingredients are sitting here for free, and this is a reminder to myself as well. Like, I'm only in competition with myself. If I can't figure this out, I got an issue. And only trader that fails is the one that quits. You know what I mean? So super excited to continue to learn. And next week, I think we'll draw into that liquidity zone. I can't really see what level, maybe that 4,200 range before we make an exit.
Yeah, over 40, 4104 is this high. I believe we can access some liquidity. I would love to see this retested, that 4069 retested before we make a move on up. This next week.
I think we'll essentially, I think we'll get up to the 4,200 area, and then we'll see an extreme drop down back to like high 3Ks, 3,600 range, as you see on that. You had like the 120 or 180 day up or something like that. Yeah, I just think we're ripping up right now. Nice bull trend, and then zoom out one more time. Obviously, in long term, I think we're gonna respect this type of pattern. And once we get up to that 4,200 range one more time, I think we'll see an extreme increase in price. But that is kind of my opinion as for what I know right now. But yeah, just really focus on learning more about PV arrays, market structure, price action, and just how to identify what's going on. Watching certain people lately have had me like really inspired and kind of putting pieces together in my mind, like oil exchange, listening to these people like ICT Concepts and the whole Twitter community. Just being involved and being around all this is going to be extremely beneficial to you and to myself. You know, if you spend a bunch of time with people that are masters ice cream, you're in the room, whether you want to or not, you're going to learn something about ice cream. So just stay in the right group of people where you're trying to learn what you're trying to do. And for me, I think this is it. I'm just really excited about it, and that's all I really got to say right now.
Nice.
Just, learn.
Nice.
I appreciate you, Drew.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for coming on here and sticking with me. And man, I know like times are rough, like accounts, go down, they go up, but man, we just stick this out. When we learn this concept, we have an ATM machine just right at our fingertips, man. So that's what's so lovely about this whole thing. Like, I'm kind of feeling like I'm getting a little bit more consistent with it, just finding the areas of liquidity and stuff. I'm no master of it, but I feel like now I've realized a certain touch to it that I've never had before. Like, I've just like what the ICT Concept dude was saying about the Matrix. Like, I feel like I've just now the Matrix has just opened up to me. Like, I'm just like this ICT, like, bro, it just really opened my eyes to the whole concept of liquidity. Like, this whole market is just liquidity, bro. I was just trading uptrends and trend lines, bro. If I was trading uptrends and trend lines, like, I'd be thinking, like so crazily, like about everything. Like, he was like saying, he was saying there's a group full of traders. And he was like, man, just everyone go draw a trend line on the trend, and there'd be so many different trend lines on the trend. Like, he was like, he guarantees that if there was a group of 100 traders and they said to draw a trend line, there would be hundreds of different trend lines drawn. Like, it's just so random trying to do that, like that trend line concept. It's just so random and weird. Like the only thing you
Yeah, I
really
mean,
just
they're to an extent, there's support. You know what I mean? Like there's
right.
like a structure. I mean, there's
Yeah,
structure
there
to it, but
for sure there's a structure to it, but like you can definitely. I don't think you necessarily need a trend line to tell the trend. Like we can obviously tell, like, hey, this is pretty bullish. Like the price is continuing up. Like, hey, that's bullish.
right
Like,
now, and
yeah,
it's relatively fine.
we could say, hey, this is kind of like bearish and it's kind of like meandering. Kind of like,
See, that's
yeah,
where
it's,
it's
it's a
relative.
weird thing. That's where it's all relative. It's all weird. So you just play the daily, you just play the day, and you go back to your 90 days. Like, that's why I like 90 days to 6 months. Like, that one shot, one kill. Like, it's definitely bearish right here on the 90 days. So if I had a clue to where it would go, it'd be up. So,
Yeah, next week, I'll definitely be a lot more focused on more high probability trades. Like sometimes I'll be trading and it's unnecessary, like in between liquidity. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I want
Try,
to buy at the low and I want to sell at the high. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm doing for next week. Also, note to self: if I blow my first account because I just went straight into the markets, some people would frown upon that. Trading now for a month on the same small account. Everything's chilling. If I blow my account one time, I'm gonna trade demo until we perfect the craft.
Nice. Yeah. Um, let's take more high probable setups this next week. Like, man, I think ICT was saying it doesn't hurt to just sit back and get more data from the market. So if we just got to sit back and wait for something to happen and not even take a trade at the end of the day. If we don't even take a trade, like, hey, we didn't lose money. So shoot, yeah, just waiting for those probable setups over liquidity zones. Like, I feel like that's now my touch. Now I feel like I only want to be getting in under here, and I only want to be getting in over here. Like,
Yeah,
that's
because
you know
no, the risk to reward ratio. Like if we get in at the low, our stop is very tight. You know what I mean? And our profit can be very very large. You know what I mean? It's
right.
just about
Like,
correct
but
entry and
right, vice versa. If you were to like say, hey, I want to get in right here, and my stop would be the low. Like, now you're risking $100. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're risking $50 to $100 on this trade because your stop loss, instead of getting in under that liquidity zone, you know that once that is broken, that liquidity is absorbed and taken up. So yeah, it's just all a big learning game, all about liquidity. And shoot, if you can master liquidity, you can master the markets, in my opinion.
yes sir.
But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up. Master liquidity, master the markets, master fair value gaps, master the different techniques that ICT is showing you. You will be profitable. You'll have an ATM machine. Like, you don't. On most days, you don't even have to trade. Like, if your setup's not there, your setup's not there. If this never goes into here, I won't trade. If this never goes into here, I won't trade. Like, it's a waiting game. But I know markets like to act as a magnet to liquidity zones. They love to get the buy stops. They love to get the sell stops. And yeah, we'll just be sitting here waiting for it. Just having
Yes
fun,
sir.
man.
Stay patient. Just stay patient.
Yeah,
Get
good.
involved in those communities, guys. Like really surround yourself with everyone that's interested in this. You know what I mean? Um, everyone's learning at their own pace. Everyone has a specific way of doing things, and I think it's really unique. You know, someone's method worked differently than yours, and just cool
Yeah,
to be gathered in a community of like-minded individuals. And man, that's all I got, man.
yeah,
About to hit the
definitely.
gym.
Definitely hit that gym, man. If you want to join the community, click that Discord link down in the bio. And shoot, we're on Twitter too. We're gonna go ahead and leave our Twitter handles down there. If you guys want to message us, feel free to reach out. And follow ICT, man. ICT is giving out a bunch of free content, just like I'm trying to do here, and just trying to help, traders. It's a lonely craft and stuff. So if you guys want somebody to speak to it about, If you guys need community, we're here. Click that Discord link or follow us on Twitter, man. We'll talk to you. But yeah, I think that is it for us, man. It is February 11th, 2023. This is 0 to $1 million, and we're going all the way to the top. So I'm joined here by Mr. Wayne.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming in, and yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow, Sunday. Y'all have a good weekend. Peace.